Hello, and welcome to my presentation, The Journey of Developing Business Leadership Skills. And first of all, I want to thank you for joining me today and introduce myself. My name is Daria Kochkarova. I'm a master student at SHMS. Also, I'm a hospitality professional and a future leader. So, let's talk a bit about leadership. Developing strong business leadership skills is crucial for success in today's fast-paced and constantly evolving business environment. And effective leadership helps organizations to set clear goals, make informed decisions, effectively motivate and manage employees. It's also essential for creating a positive company culture, promote innovation, and drive growth and profitability. So, investing in developing business leadership skills is vital for anyone looking to advance their career and positively impact an organization they work in. So, during our second module in the SHMS, we explored the concept of leadership, even further analyzing different business styles, speaking about empathy, psychological safety, and etc. And all of those conversations made me wonder, can I be a good leader, and what do I need to improve to become one? So, this presentation aims to analyze myself as a leader, what I've already learned, and what is still there for me to know. And we're going to cover the following objectives. We're going to look at my strengths from the Clifton test, also see the correlation between my leadership style and Goldman's 6 leadership styles, look back at the results of the Everest simulation, and for all of that, I've used academic and online articles and also materials provided to us during the classes. So, this assignment made me reflect on my leadership style and how I relate to others when trying to lead them. And such reflection, although very helpful, can also be difficult because self analysis doesn't always come easy to people. And me, for example, I tend to be overly critical of myself and my peers. So, from the Clifton Strength Test, I have learned that my main strength is input. And to put it in plain terms, people with strong input talents have a natural curiosity and love acquiring information and ideas. Also, they constantly gather information and things that interest them and keep their minds fresh, which I agree with this analysis. And even while being in SHMS, I noticed how my craving for knowledge and experience guided me. For example, I participated in 2 events, the first time as a service and the second time as a kitchen staff. And no one was expecting this of me because I had never done it before. But I was so interested in seeing behind the scenes of how things work, so I could not pass the chance to explore. So, being a person with an inquisitive mind, I always crave to learn more, which does not mean that I possess a high level of knowledge and skills about everything that I've ever learned, but the process itself excites me. And I believe that in the ever changing environment we live in now, it's a very valuable trait to possess. My second strength is restorative. And people with strong restorative talents enjoy solving problems and are energized by challenges. Um, they bring courage and creativity to problematic situations. And this assessment has been important for me because it made me realize why I react the way I do in stressful situations. With this knowledge, I will be able to communicate with my colleagues and team members more effectively because now I understand that my constant craving for learning and the satisfaction I get after solving a problem are not just character traits, but characteristics of me as a leader. So, according to Goldman, there are 6 leadership styles, and those 6 leadership styles are basically a framework for understanding the different ways that leaders can behave and the impact that these behaviors have on their followers. And the 6 styles are coercive, authoritative, affiliative, democratic, pace setting, and coaching. And leaders can use different combinations of this style depending on the situation and the people that they lead. And the most effective leaders are flexible and adapt their style to meet the needs of the followers and the situation at hand. So, through the discussion of different leadership styles in class, I learned much about what my classmates see as effective leaders. For example, some people told me that a coaching style is the best, while others that affiliative leadership is the most effective. And those views also heavily rely on the person's character and past experiences. And as for me, I believe that a mix of authoritative and democratic leadership styles is the way to go. And in my opinion, when working with people, it is essential to set a clear goal for them so that everybody knows exactly what they need to do. And sometimes a good leader needs to put their foot down and say, this is how we will do it. However, involving people in decision making is vital so that no one feels left out and loses motivation. So now we're coming to another crucial part of the module, which is the Everest simulation. And to begin with, I was a team leader in this simulation, which is not something I'm very comfortable with. And it's hard to lead people and tell them what to do, especially when you need to lead your peers and your friends. And my main challenge was balancing being a friend, colleague, and leader because I was asking everyone's opinion and did not act with an appropriate level of authority. The situation quickly slipped out of my grasp, and I was unsure about my actions and could not set a clear vision and goal for my team, and they felt that. During the simulation, we faced some cognitive conflicts, which I could have used as beneficial for learning and problem solving because it does promote critical thinking and the consideration of multiple perspectives, but instead, I chose the easy way. I chose not to deal with the conflict and let everyone do what they thought comfortable. And even though we finished the simulation with relative success, I knew that we could do better, that I could do better as a leader. So next time, if I had to do it over again, I would set a clear vision for everyone from the beginning, and I would give more feedback to my team. I would guide people instead of just letting them do their own thing, and I would act with more authority and self-assurance. In any way, it was an interesting experience that taught me a lot about myself and what kind of leader I don't want to be. And some of the other skills that I believe to be necessary for leaders are self awareness, self management, and social awareness. Talking about self awareness, for example, when working in a team, I always try to ensure that I am emotionally stable and that I do not project any of my problems on the team's dynamic. So I have to be self aware of my emotions. With self-management, it's crucial skill for anyone working with people in general, but specifically in the hospitality industry, we communicate with customers and we need to create a relaxed and happy experience for them. So self-management, ability to regulate one's emotions is vital. And finally, social awareness. This is one of the hardest things to do, specifically for me, since in SHMS we worked in very diverse cultural environment. I could not always understand clearly the emotional needs of my teammates. Still, with time and continued improvement, I became better at it, highlighting the necessity of developing, which again highlights the necessity of developing business leadership skills. So now we're coming to the SWOT analysis of me as a leader. So as you can see, one of my strengths is that I'm a good team player and attentive listener. Also, I'm open to constructive criticism. I'm organized. And my weakness is that I'm overthinking, I'm not delegating the work, and I struggle to ask for help. Opportunity is that I'm free to travel the world and dedicate my energy to building my career. I'm also uniquely qualified to manage communication between people from different countries, since my bachelor degree was in intercultural communication and I have been exposed to a variety of cultures for 5 months. And my threat is the lack of self assurance, which holds me back a lot. Also, I'm afraid to take risks and the political situation in the world, which is out of my control, but I still worry about it. After we're finished with the SWOT, we can also see how my strengths and my opportunities, my weaknesses and my threats can correlate. For example, my desire to learn and improve can be fulfilled by traveling and working in different environments, which is precisely what I can do since I have an opportunity to do so in near future. And one of my negative traits is overthinking the situation, and that is why I'm often afraid to take a risk, which at the end of the day is what is holding me back. When I manage to control my overthinking, which is my weakness, I can take calculated risks to further improve my career, and not taking those is a threat. So now I want to talk about my personal leadership vision, which is to empower and inspire those in the hospitality industry to achieve their full potential. I aim to create a welcoming and inclusive environment where individuals feel valued and supported. And as a young woman, I bring a unique perspective and energy to the table, and I am dedicated to being a positive role model. I believe that I can lead people to success and exceed personal and company goals through effective communication, collaboration, and continuous learning. And in the future, I see myself as a visionary leader, constantly seeking new and innovative ways to improve and evolve the hospitality industry. And my ultimate goal is to make a lasting impact on the industry while making a difference in the lives of those that I lead. And to accomplish my vision, I still have a long way ahead of me, but there is a list of things that I'm planning to do to become a leader that I can be proud of, and that is embrace continuous learning and stay current with industry trends, best practices, and emerging technologies, to develop strong communication skills, because effective communication is key to building trust and inspiring others. Also, to build a positive and inclusive workplace culture, encourage collaboration, respect, and inclusiveness, and foster a sense of community within my department and people around me. Also, practice effective delegation, because delegating tasks and responsibility to my team members is beneficial for them to develop their skills and build their confidence. And finally, it's to celebrate success, to recognize and celebrate the achievements of my team members and my own, and acknowledge their contribution to the department's success. So, in conclusion, developing business leadership skills is a journey that requires ongoing effort and commitment. And the importance of strong leadership skills in the business world cannot be overstated. And it is crucial for individuals to seek out opportunities to grow and improve actively. And the journey to becoming a successful business leader involves a combination of self-reflection, learning, practical experience. Emotional intelligence is a crucial component of effective leadership, and people need to work on developing their self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and etc. And my personal journey of exploring the importance of developing business leadership skill has been both enlightening and thought-provoking. And the evidence of learning from this journey is clear, and effective leadership skills can be developed throughout self-reflection in the hospitality, self-reflection and practical experience. And for me, as a young woman who only starts her career in the hospitality industry, I want to embrace this journey of self-discovery and growth, and to continuously work towards achieving personal leadership goals. So, with dedication and hard work, individuals can cultivate the emotional intelligence and leadership skills needed to succeed in their careers and positively impact any organization that they lead, which is exactly what this course gave to all of us. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope that you did too. This is my reference list, and thank you for your attention. And thank you for your attention.